Still just setting up. Ah. Oops. Oh, still just setting up. Haha. Let me make sure the promo's out. Oopsie. I never been live before. Instagram. I'm not even logged in, man. Am I logged in anywhere? Haha. There we are. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Give it a second. We're about to start. Create post. Live now. Oops. Oh, great. It is using. No, it is not. Okay. We got one loyal, beautiful viewer watching. Hello, my friend. I'm just really quickly gonna. Oh. Fuck. Instagram. Oh, that is the entirely wrong account. God damn it. Well, it's fine. They know. They know. Hee hee. Hold on, let me see if I can't. We're back and we're headed. Oh, there we are. Yippee. Okay, I'm gonna put. Where the fuck is the chat? How do I access the chat? I wanna. Maybe I can. I wanna post the link to the collection in the chat. Let me do that really quick. Copy link. And then maybe I can open that here. Oh, that's the wrong link. Hold on, is the video even fucking working? Oh yeah. Splendid. Copy link. Oh. A very warm welcome to our second viewer. Beautiful. I'm still just setting up. Bear with me. I never went live before. We'll get going in like 2-3 minutes. You guys can take a look at the My Figure Collection profile and pick anything you like. I don't care what it is. I'll pull it out of the shelf. We'll take a look at it. Right now, this is just the shit I got on my desk. This doesn't matter, really. This doesn't matter. We'll go for anything anyone wants to see. Fuck. There's a bunch of stuff. There's like over 200 entries there on my profile. We'll be all right. I gotta put on some music though. This shit is way too quiet in here. Hold on. Look, man, this was never gonna be good. I'll just say it right now. Fuck. There we are. And then I bet we can just play some fucking like shit, I don't know. You can play like Sonic music or like Nintendo music or some shit, right? They don't care. Let's get some fucking how about let's do some Sonic Mania. Everyone likes Sonic Mania. Oh yeah. I'm not listening. No, I'm not playing the fucking ad. No ad. No ad. I'm not doing it. There we are. All right. Let me check the. Hold on. I gotta check the audio level. So hold on. Yeah, I think it's good. Hold on. Oh yeah. Fuck, why'd you stop? Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. That was good though. Hold on. I'm connected to the wrong Wi-Fi on this thing. Hold on. All right. All right. I think. All right. Well, until we get a request, I'm just gonna start talking about stuff that I'm thinking about lately. So, this is the original D-Arts Mega Man. Yeah, for those who don't know, D-Arts is actually the precursor to SH Figuarts. So there's a lot of history there. And I'm a big fan of Mega Man X, you know? I played most of the games in some fashion. No shame in doing easy mode. Those games are fucking relentless. And I've got a pretty decent Mega Man X figure collection. And one thing that I find pretty contentious is the question of which Mega Man X figure is the best one there is. And you know what? I think purely from a design standpoint, the D-Arts Mega Man X is an easy contender for the top one spot. I mean, look at him. Look at his proportions. For being like over 10 years old, you know, for a figure, that's a long time. But he looks really good. The only issue being, it's a very old figure. A lot of the parts don't hold up after all this time. Now, maybe this is just my figure. I know this is not just my figure. Maybe the overall state of everything being as bad as it is a thing mostly just on my figure, but these issues are gonna pop up on any of these. It just, the severity just depends on the course of nature, bro. I don't know. But it's shit like this, where like the little coverings for the joints that are supposed to make them look beautiful and seamless, just don't hold up anymore. And this is, dude, how do you even fix that? The little plastic knobs just aren't sitting in the hole strong enough. How do you even fix that? And it could be worse. It could be so much worse. It goes for the same thing goes for the arms, obviously. But the shoulder pads come off. Okay, well, so I did actually fix this issue. That was one of the few things I could fix. But here, you can see right here. These bits come out way too easily. And on the other arm, dude, before I fixed that with some glue, that shit was coming out without me even trying, man. And that's really sad. A lot of these issues, dude, you cannot fix these issues, man. The legs as well. So on my X, they're fine. They move. On both of my Zeros, the DR Zeros, the first one and the second one, that shit is broken. And you can't fix that. You would have to engineer a whole new joint system in his crotch to fix that. So on the Zero, I mean, I could get him, but I don't want to get him. The legs are just fucked permanently, and that's sad. But there is other options. So there's the Sentinel Mega Man X figures. You know, I don't wanna pull them out. I'm just talking. Let me just yet. So the Sentinel Mega Man X figures using die-cast metal, those are pretty nice, but they're heavily stylized. Every single one of them. There's a couple. They're all heavily stylized, so they don't fill the niche of giving you an animation or game accurate X figure. So what do? Well, there's the model kits. Those look great. Issue there is they're fucking horrendous to handle. They look great, but they're all of this guy's issues times 10. Everything's gonna pop off when you play with those. Well, alright, there's the NX Edge style, which is the little tiny guy, which is too heavily stylized to fulfill the same niche, to give you this guy right here. So, okay, there's the Chogokin X, which I love that figure, still heavily stylized. That cannot fill the need for a game and animation accurate X. Well, they're doing a new one, the 3-0 Mega Man X, which I just ordered actually. Shout out to my friend for that. Shout out to Josh. That one is looking to be probably the best one out there at the moment, because I still overall prefer the proportions of this one, but the 3-0, it's so much more quality. You're not gonna get shit like the arms popping off, the fucking leg joints breaking, all that stuff. Now, I did hear that the shoulder pads can still pop off on that one if you push the joints too far, but you can just put them back on. And if you really want to go for it, you could probably put some glue in here to make the connection a bit tighter, and then it's gonna be fine. So I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm really happy that we're still getting Mega Man X figures in current year, despite the franchise being in a vegetative state. Vegetated. It's not so much of a review, I was just yapping, but I'm struggling to find some words right now. So let's take a look at a figure where I actually got the accessories right here. So far, one of my top 3 Goku action figures. We got Legendary Super Saiyan SH Figuarts Goku right here. This guy rules. I remember late 2023, I was so giddy. I could not fucking wait for this guy to drop. The sculpt, the articulation, the beautiful new 3.0 engineering on this guy. I was so stoked, so excited. And honestly, after, about approaching 2 years now, I'm still as happy as ever. There's a couple things. No figure's perfect. A couple things that I take issue with. Obviously, you can't even see it on camera very much, but everyone knows on the very first release of this guy, the chest piece, this bit right here, is a different skin tone than the rest of the figure. But that's the least of the issues, honestly. My biggest gripe is the fact that, as you can see right here, the belt piece, which is on most Gokus, it's just a floating piece. Here they actually sort of made a tab into the pants, or the diaper piece, the crotch piece right here. But on mine, and I think I've seen a bunch of pictures of other people having this issue, at least with the first release. You can see right here, it came untabbed, and you can kind of wiggle it back on, but it is not secure. It will not stay. So that little fucking ugly ass gap right there, that is gonna stay. But it's not a huge deal. The biggest issue I've got with this guy is the leg connections right here at the hips. Those gaps are fucking huge. They are horrendous. And then look at his ass. Okay, hold on. I know everyone hates the sculpted butt on 3.0 SH Figuarts for Dragon Ball. I don't mind them. I don't need my guy to kick his leg super far all the way back. This just looks unnatural to begin with. But when you move his leg forward, look at that, bro. Look at that. That fucking big ass flap sticking out, that does not look nice. I don't like that. But again, this is complaining at a very high standard. This is still one of my absolute fucking favorite Gokus out there right now. The butterfly joints are great. I love the beefy ass muscles. I love the silhouette. I think the hair sculpt is one of the best Super Saiyan hair sculpts I've ever seen. And don't even try and talk to me about no fucking third-party Chinese bootleg knockoffs, bro. Nothing against knockoffs in theory, but there's a real overconsumption issue when it comes to third-party head sculpts. You do not need to replace this guy's fucking head sculpt. Be so for real. Be so for real, bro. And I'm already seeing people talking about, oh, can't wait to get a third-party head sculpt for the 4.0 Goku that's coming out. I haven't even gotten to that one yet. You guys have an issue. People making fun of Labubus, bro. Only because bro. If you took a look at the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball community, Labubu overconsumption is nothing in comparison, bro. But anyways, I love this Goku. Fantastic articulation. I think this guy's gonna hold up for many years to come. Unlike all of his fucking 2.0 cousins, which are already horrendously outdated. This guy, bro, 10 years from now, come on. He's not gonna look any worse. Look at this, dude. He's fucking beautiful, man. I love this figure. Let's take a look at the accessories, because, fuck, they're good. They're so good. Look what we got. So, first of all, one of the greatest things you can include with a modern Dragon Ball figure, alternate hair sculpts. So, the bangs, boom, switch them out. Y'all remember reading the Goku vs. Frieza fight in the manga? When he flies forward, in some panels his hair looked like this. And they captured that shit perfectly, man. Look at that. That is so cool, dude. The one bang coming down. I just love this, man. Unthinkable. Just before this guy was announced, seeing this shit on the figure was unthinkable to me. And that's not even all. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this shit. A whole different set of hair. A whole different head for him. So I'm gonna pop this faceplate on it. That's the best one. This one fits the most. I love how they went all in on this dude. Goku with all his bangs standing up. Hairline, forehead visible, dude. This is so sick. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on here. Fuck. There we go. Dude, look at that! This is unthinkable, bro. I'm never gonna get over this. It's been almost 2 years and I'm still just fucking frothing, drooling, smiling, dude. Look at this, man. He's fucking... Dude, he's going in. This is just so fucking good, man. The possibilities for this shit. They made an so okay. Let's take a look at the faceplate. So we got this is the Goku. We got the Goku. You know, that's fine. We got both head sculpts. We got the different. We got that. A whole set of new classic Goku hands. They remodeled everything. Well, okay, they didn't give us instant transmission because he didn't do that yet. They didn't give us the this hand, the fully flat, the chop, or the this kind of blast type of thing. I think that one only came with the really shit-looking 2.0 SS3 Goku. These kind of hands. I wish they fucking put those in somewhere else. But what we got here is still really fucking good. Look at this. The detail, the wrinkles, the sculpted fingernails, all that shit. These look so good, man. And I really like the variety we got here. Obviously, he wouldn't come with instant transmission hands. He never did that until Yardrat, but this is just so nice. And then we got the hands with the little plug on it, which are just a copy of the regular, like, kind of sort of blasting hands, or charging a Kamehameha type hands. These, man, classic Goku martial arts hands. They look so good. But yeah, so you get the little peg hands. I have the Kamehameha. I can't be asked. It's in the shitty first Cell game Super Saiyan Goku in my display case is holding the Kamehameha effect that came with this guy right now. This is the fucking awful old 2.0 Kamehameha effect from Ultra Instinct Goku, the first version. But just imagine that this little peg goes into a hole on This little peg goes into a hole on the Ki Blast. That's basically what it's for. And it still looks, even that still looks nice. And I can't show it to you right now because I don't want to get up, but the updated Kamehameha effect piece is incredible. I don't think you could make that look any better realistically. You just gotta take my word for it. But I mean, everyone will have seen this before. This is nothing special. This is nothing new. Everyone has this guy, and if you don't, you should get him immediately. Fuck it, get the best select version. You're gonna miss the different hair sculpt. I think you're gonna miss a bunch of shit, but at least you'll have this body and this head, and honestly, that is all you need. And for the price of like 30-40 bucks or whatever it is, bro, you cannot beat that. This is the greatest fidget toy that you could have on your desk at the moment, probably. Now, okay, so this is not the first iteration of this character. Most people will know the first 2.0 figure actually was basically this Goku, the first time going Super Saiyan, except before the last little bit of his blue shirt was blown off. So, but the comparison between my point is just the comparison between that original Goku and this one was night and day. So this is, for me, this is the peak of 3.0. Now take a look at this. This is the, now, okay. If this guy was my favorite for the longest time, he's still up there. This guy might have taken his spot. I'm not 100% on that yet. And I wasn't even gonna get this initially. So, hold on. There you go. So, bear with me. I'm so sorry. This is Daima Goku adult version. Now, some people will know, I'm not a fan of Daima, but I'm a huge fan of this Goku. This guy is incredible. I wasn't even gonna get this figure because the promo pics made him look horrendous. They made the new knees, the single joint knees, holy shit, I love them. They made them look awful. Don't get me wrong. This version of the single joint knees is not perfect. Now this is not your average 3.0 knee isn't gonna look like this because most 3.0s have the gi complete. It's not destroyed yet. I need hold on. I need to no. I cannot gloss over this. I gotta show this. Hold on. Let me get a 3.0. Let me show you. Let me show you the differences. And you know what? Hold on. I'll get a. We got a 2.0. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So. Okay. So. 3.0 knees, right? Double jointed. One joint here, one joint there, right? Looks great. Okay, looks great. Well, that's not the standard, because most characters in Dragon Ball, they have a pristine gi, no ripped knees. So this is sort of the standard when it comes to 3.0 characters. Piccolo looks like this. The other Goku and Vegeta, the other Goku looks like this. I don't have a 3.0 Vegeta. I don't know, but all the third-party Gokus and shit, they all look like this. Look at this knee. Looks good like this, right? What the fuck is this? That's not how knees bend. Knees don't go whoop. They don't go whoop. There's one. Knees bend one. There's one joint. They go like this. That's what a knee does. This is not a knee. Look at this. It's not horrible, but it's not substantially. It's not great. It's not great. And look at the front. And you're telling me this right here isn't fucking better? Yeah, it's not perfect. It's a whole lot fucking better than that. And look at the bend, dude. Natural bend. Beautiful. Weird fucking alien leg. I think it's arguably the best on Gohan out of all of the gi wearing 3.0 characters. Maybe it's just the color, but even this, bro. It's not perfect. It's not the best. This guy though? Fuck. Even just for like the feeling in your hand, bro. This is so much more fun. Single joint, I love it. It's so great, and you don't lose any amount of range that you really need. Look at, come on. That's the fucking same, bro. That is basically the same. You cut a little bit deeper into that sculpt right here. You make this groove a little bit deeper right here, and it's gonna be the exact same. The difference is fucking minimal as hell. Now again, this iteration of the new articulation on Daima Adult Goku, not perfect, but holy shit, he is so much more fun to handle. This was worth it. So I wish I could show it better. The new Goku coming out, the 4.0. This is a 4.0. All of you people calling these 3.0, 3.5, you guys are tweaking. This is a 3.0, right? Double joint knees. Legs look like this, right? Hard plastic butt. Torso is fucking horrendous. What is that? Again, it's okay. I need to chill. I love this Gohan. This is a good Gohan figure. But this cut right here, he looks like a toy. This is a toy. He looks like a toy. This guy, and it's not the best example. They fixed all of the issues I have with this guy with the upcoming 4.0 Saiyans Begin Goku. That's a beautiful sculpt of a Goku. I don't see any obvious cuts here. Now, yes, granted, this guy specifically doesn't have a very good ab crunch. If you incorporate his legs, you know, you can get it pretty good. Maybe I should just fucking stop. But My point. Look, come on. If you don't use the legs on this standard 3.0 body, like this is much better. Like this is gonna make your poses pop crazy amounts. You know, ab crunch was never that great. Now this guy, this guy has a nice ab crunch. Come on, this guy has a really nice ab crunch. You get the legs going in there. Ooh, you can fold this dude in half. He's a slut. Look at him. But I'm just, yeah. But this is my main issue. You remember? This is my main issue with the guy. This shit coming off. Anyways, they found a way to fix this. They found a way to fix the ab crunch being shit on this guy with the new 4.0 Goku, because they made the ab crunch they designed it completely differently. They I'm not gonna, you know, but no, I'm gonna explain it. So the way they did it is they have a cut here, and when you bend it, the whole upper section will go over the belt. So a lot of people, what they'll do when they take photos of these guys is they'll take this piece out, and they do it. They don't just do it with Goku. They do it with SH Figuarts for they'll do it for figures from JJK and all that. They'll take out the middle section to get a crazy amount of ab crunch, and they'll just kind of hide it. They'll just kind of hide it in the pose. Like if I took a pic like this or whatever, you wouldn't be able to tell that I took out the midsection, right? So what they did is they saw that people were doing that, and they were like, well, okay, we're gonna make it so that you won't have to do that anymore by making it so that, just imagine this piece is still there, and then the upper section just bends over it. There's a cut underneath, so it just sort of, if this is the lower body, and this right here is the torso, it goes over like this. That's smart engineering. That's smart. That's how you do it. We got, oh, wonderful. Welcome to the stream, my good friend Chaos. If you need filming in Australia, if you go do any sports events, go to my guy. Now, dude, if you want to request any, I wish there was a good 1 to 12 scale Glorious Leader Mao action figure. As far as I know, that's not a thing. Not that I've looked into it. I've seen some pretty fucked up political leader 1 to 12 scale figures. Not a General Mao yet, but if you want to request an actual figure that I own, there's a link in the description to the stream that has my entire collection of figures and action figures in it. Feel free to pick anything from the list. I would be delighted to fulfill your requests, my friend. So, let me wrap this up. Let me wrap up this section right here. The piece goes over, so I'm just gonna glaze. Rukia. I've got a couple, dude. Which one do you want? I'll bring out a Rukia, dude. I'll grab a Rukia for you. Hold on. Let me crack a. Okay, hold on. Let me crack a brew. Fuck. Let me crack a brew, and I'll get you a Rukia. Let me see if I can. I like cracking my beers with a key or another bottle. I'm not good at doing it with a lighter. I'm gonna do my best here. I just end up fucking ruining them. You can see this one's already scraped the fuck up. First try! Anyways. Cheers, lads. I'm gonna get a Rukia. Hold on. Shit, alright, let's go for this one. I'll bring out a few. I've got a bunch of Rukias, dude. Number 1 Bleach character. Greatest design, greatest abilities. Not the greatest story, maybe, but one of the greatest stories. Let's go with the newest one. The whatever the fuck she's called. Specifically, everyone's going on about it. Palm size. It's like melty princess. I think it's a whole figure line. We got a third viewer. Holy shit! Welcome to the fucking horrendous stream. So, Melty Princess Rukia, the first like decent quality scale. I don't even think she has a scale officially. The first decent quality non-price figure Rukia in fucking, I don't even know if there is a scale figure for her that's not like some crazy expensive resin figure. This was really exciting when she was announced. The figure's whatever. She's fine. I wish it was a more interesting pose. It is what it is. But this was still very exciting for me when she came out very recently. So the design is her beginning of 1,000 Year Blood War officially. That's what it's marketed as. Or, you know, the Lost Agent arc design where she's the lieutenant of Squad 13. Her hairstyle is short. She's got the one sleeve. She's got the two sleeve. Oh shit. So they went for this. It's, for some might say fortunately, some might say unfortunately. It's like low-key Gooner bait. Like, it's like low-key Gooner bait. But I'm still happy to have her in the Ichiruki Shrine. If for those who remember, that's I put that in the Renji review or maybe the Byakuya review, I think. That's pretty nice. And then this is my favorite one. This is the fucking best figure they ever made. Let me pull her. Let me get her out. The Ichiban. Well, you can. Ah, she's a bit too tall. The Ichiban Kuji Bankai Rukia. Now this is a nice ass figure, dude. This is a nice ass figure. So this was released as part of the Ichiban Kuji thing that they got going on in Japan, which is a figure lottery. You buy tickets for, I believe, 500 yen, around that sort of thing. Hold on, music is changing. I gotta make sure that no ads start playing. I got this hooked up to my iPad. No, I don't. No. Fuck Coca-Cola, dude. Don't drink Coca-Cola. Fuck Coca-Cola. Hold on. Don't order no clothes online. It doesn't matter. Let me know if the music is too loud, too quiet, whatever. Alright. So Ichiban Kuji, you buy lottery tickets, 500 yen or whatever, 800 yen, I'm not sure. I think it's 800 actually. And then you have a chance at winning a bunch of bullshit or one of the figurines they make. The beautiful thing about the figurines is, despite the fact they're basically price figure quality, as in the paint, the tidiness of the sculpt, the seam lines and stuff, they're price figure quality, but they're generally, as far as I'm aware, a bit bigger, and the sculpt is fucking way nicer than your average price figure. So the fact that this even exists to me is a miracle. A couple years ago, if you told me we were gonna get the baby, we would have been getting a sizable Bankai Rukia statue. I would have been like, dude, you're lying to me. There's no way. But this thing is very nice. I'm gonna start with the detail from the bottom up. Look at the shoes, dude. Somehow this shit is painted. They added some like some dirt. They added some details to the bottom of her shoes, dude. The sculpt on here is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And you know, this isn't too much to ask, considering most of this is unpainted plastic. She's just kind of plain white in this form, but they did not skimp out on anything, dude. The ice flowers painted beautifully. The ribbons are, I don't know how the fuck they managed to get this out to people the way it is. These don't bend, these don't warp, they stay the way they are. This is incredible to me. You got the nice icy painting on her sort of tiara or whatever the fuck. The face is very clean. The printing on the eyes. this little thing right here. Her Zanpakuto looks perfect. Well, okay, actually, I just said that. Is not true. This is supposed to be clear. Now, obviously, they weren't gonna do any crazy resin shit or whatever on this figure. This is, you can get this for like 80 bucks. You know, and if you got lucky during the lottery, you would have paid like 5. You know, 800 yen, that's like 5 bucks. But still, the sculpting on the sword is very nice. Let me see if I can get the focus on here. The face is perfect again. I find that the face on Bleach characters, and especially Rukia, is generally really hard for people to nail. They absolutely did it. The painting on the hair, that slight gradient, that's perfect, man. My only issue, I don't mind that this is mostly unpainted. I don't care at all. My only issue is they fucked up the shoulders. Welcome viewer number 2. I hope you're doing great. Go ahead and check the description for my Figure Collection link. You can request anything that's in there, anything at all. It does not matter. I'll pull it off the shelf. So, back to it. My only issue with this is they fucked up the design. Her shoulders are not meant to be white. They're supposed to be free. They're supposed to be skin tone. It really bothers me. What doesn't really bother? I don't think about it anymore, but that bit bothers me. This would be perfect otherwise. But this is still probably my favorite Rukia in the collection. This one's nice just because the quality is higher than most of the other ones out there. But, you know what? Until we get another request, let's just take a look at another Rukia. I'll put these back on the Ichiruki shrine. I'm a freak like that. Yes, I have an Ichiruki shrine. And I'll pull 2 other Rukias out that we can take a look at. I'll tell you what. I'll get some funky ones that you might not have seen before. And I got a really shit one as well. So let's take a look at these. Viewer number 3, welcome to the channel. Please take a look at the My Figure Collection link in the description of the stream. Feel free to request anything at all. Anything at all from my collection. I've got everything I own in there. This is really dusty. This is kind of embarrassing. This is the shit one I was gonna mention. I only got this out of a sense of obligation because I was waiting fucking like a decade basically to get any Rukia figures at all. I mean, she doesn't look very good. This sculpt is fine, but the detail and the quality of the plastic just isn't there. This is the same design as the Melty Princess one I showed first. This is her design from the Lost Agent / the beginning of 1000 Year Blood War, where she's a lieutenant, she's got the sleeves, she's got the whatever the fuck. I like that they gave her the sealed Zanpakuto. I think that's neat, I think that's cool. But it's just not really anything. The base is horrendous, the scale is very small, the detail isn't all there. Don't pay more than 20 bucks for this, man. And these are 2. I'm gonna get the dust off these a little bit. This is getting embarrassing. So this is like a shonen jump type of thing. I think you got these from like Crane Games in Japan, and this is from a line where they made a bunch of different Shonen Jump characters as these little chibi variants. For what it is, this one's really nice. Quality is very good, sculpt is good, paint is good, all on point. She's got a different Zanpakuto. I don't know if that's actually I never noticed that. So this is before she's a lieutenant, so she doesn't have the badge yet here. She does not have the lieutenant badge, so this is from the earlier arcs in Bleach. Melted. I'm not gonna melt it, but I will take a look at the Miku Sofubi. I think I know what that is. I think I know which one that is. Yeah. For what it is, I really like this figure, but obviously it's tiny. It doesn't have any display presence. This is just a little trinket, you know? One interesting thing, yeah, the Zanpakuto here, her sealed Zanpakuto is different. It's got the red handle, the gold, the thing, whatever the fuck. I don't know if this is supposed to be red, or if they changed her design later on. I don't know. Just a thing to note. Obviously her hairstyle is different. This is when she has the slightly longer hair still, with the little spiky bits. Right here, she's got shorter hair. That's different. And then this is the last Rukia I've got right now. It's not the last figure I have, but it's the last Rukia I've got here. I'll let this speak for itself. Who cares? One of the few things that are out of a big bad toy store. Worst fucking online store ever if you're not in the US. Do not order there unless you're in the US. Maybe. So, okay. Miku Sofubi. I think I'll pull out what I think that is. Miku Sofubi. I think that is this. Funny Rukia. Yes, you're right. I think this is what you're referring to. Sorry, I don't know all the super specific names. Miku Sofubi. Little vinyl Miku. I love this figure. This is one of the first Mikus that I started my insane Miku collection with. And this is one of the most unique and silly looking, you're right, one of the most unique and silly looking Miku figures I own, for sure. And I think that are out there, period. This design is so appealing to me. I could stare at this thing forever, man. She's not crazy detailed, but that's, for me, that's a positive. Honestly, in my hand, on camera, she looks like a 3D render out of Blender to me. The eyes are pretty clean, except for those weird fucking eye parasite, eye worm indents she's got going on. I don't know what that's about. But the painting is very clean. The plastic is all consistently colored. I don't got much to say because she doesn't move or anything, but yeah, this is one of my favorites for sure. I paid like 80 euros for this, which is a lot, but I'm not even mad, dude. I'm not even mad. I get fucked with import prices or just local pricings all the time. I'm not even mad, dude. You could add this as a modern Left 4 Dead. She kinda looks like a Fumo. If this was in Left 4 Dead, I would be very happy. Beautiful. Okay. Viewer number 2 is here. Hello, viewer number 2. Please take a look at the My Figure Collection link in the description and pick anything at all that you want me to take a look at. I'll pull anything off of my shelf onto camera and I'll yap for a bit. Until then, I'm gonna put this bitch back. Mikey Jackson, oh, absolutely! With pleasure, my friend. Mikey Jackson. We've got 2, and I'll happily take a look at both. We have Good Smile Company, Figma, Michael Jackson from Thriller, and we've got one of my grails, which I'm so happy to own now, SH Figuarts Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal. Holy shit, am I excited about this figure. Now, I'm done with the dust. Give me a second. The King of Pop deserves some more respect, bro. This is not okay. I'm a slob, bro. Don't judge me. In fact, do judge me. I deserve it. This guy's pretty clean. There we go. So, let's take a look at this guy first. This was the first Michael Jackson action figure I got. And honestly, actually, these two are the only 1:12 scale Michael Jackson figures out there as far as I'm aware. I don't know how the fuck no one's made a new modern one. InArt made a beautiful 1:6 or 1:4 scale, I think. But that's too expensive, man. And that doesn't go with any of my other figures. Please, bro, InArt or any of those Chinese companies, bro. Just make one of these. Give me a fucking 2025 Smooth Criminal. Do it with cloth goods. You can do it. I know you can. Anyways, Figma Michael Jackson Thriller. Now, a lot of people think this guy looks like a robot chicken. I kind of see it, but I don't think it's that bad. I like this face sculpt. I like that he comes with a microphone. I like that this is, welcome viewer number 3. Take a look at the description. Check out the My Figure Collection link. You can pick any figure at all. I'll pull it off the shelf and talk about it for a bit. Back to Michael Jackson now. I'm happy this exists. I like that there's a... I like that there's a figure of Michael Jackson from this era. I like the dark skin. I think he looks great. I like there's variety. There's no way to say that without being weird. Viewer number 4, welcome to the stream. Please take a look at the video description, the stream description. Check out the My Figure Collection link. Pick any figure you want. I'll pull it off the shelf and talk about it. So, anyways, yeah, I like this figure a lot. The articulation is, jacket is soft plastic, as is his crotch piece. Now the color, there's a little bit of difference right here. It doesn't bother me too much, but this figure's old, and I'm just happy to have a Michael Jackson, dude. The shoes are nice and shiny, very nice. And for being an old Figma, dude, I'm very happy with the way the joints all look, dude. You can hide these very well. He doesn't need crazy articulation either. He's got fine elbows. Let me show you that. So this up here is all soft plastic, so it wouldn't get in the way of any posing. You can pull those down. Hold on. You can pull those down. You can push that up. The range on this is just fine. I'm not going to do a full 360. That's completely fine. The elbow bend right here, that's more than 90 degrees. That is good enough, especially for a King of Pop. And then the wrists and the hands are just standard old school Figma. This is fine. This is completely fine to me. Again, the head looks up that far. Not amazing, but again, does it matter, bro? It's Michael Jackson. Looks down that much. I don't know if that's a double... No, that's not a double ball. This is the old Figma. Let me pull that up. This is the old Figma. So that is like... It's one of these. It's like a... It's not ideal, but it's what they used to do. Nowadays, obviously, I think everyone prefers the iconic double ball joint. As do I. Now, where have we seen that before? Double ball joint. One at the bottom right here in there, and one at the top where the head connects. I think every figure should have a double ball joint neck piece, dude. Head piece, whatever the fuck. Got a little microphone, which is wonderful. Legs go up this far. Obviously the soft rubber crotch helps with that. Bend at the knee. Honestly, really fucking good for a single joint. This is better than a lot of double joints, dude. And I don't, I do not mind the weird Figma joint here. In this case, it's Michael Jackson, bro. Good enough for me. Now, every figure should have double balls. You're so right. No double balls makes the King of Pop angry. The feet, good enough. I wish they bent up a bit more, but bending down is just fine. The toe bend is great, and I think he has an ankle rocker. But on these old figures, it's a bit iffy. It's a bit scary, but you can give him an ankle. He does have an ankle rocker. It works it works well enough. The beautiful part about this figure, I don't have it on me right now, so I'm a bit of a shit host for that. He comes with a zombie head sculpt. Look, when I said I review anything, I'm not gonna dig through my closet, alright? But he comes with a zombie head sculpt that looks like the fucked up evil Michael Jackson from the Thriller music video. Just believe me, it's super cool. Now let's take a look at Figma Michael Jackson until viewer number 2, welcome to the stream, whoever you are. Until viewer number 2 finds a figure from the link in the stream description to request for me to review. Please feel free to pick anything from my My Figure Collection link that is in the stream description. I'll review anything for you. Viewer number 3, check the link in the stream description. You can pick any figure for me to review. It does not matter. I'll pull anything off the shelf. But for now, we'll take a look at SH Figuarts Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal. This is not a bootleg. There's a lot of bootlegs floating around, and I was extremely lucky to find this guy on a local sales website. Kleinanzeigen for the German freaks in the chat, which there are none of. Doesn't matter. It's like Craigslist, basically. It's like a local eBay type of thing. So I love this figure. He's extremely limited. There's a lot of poses that this King of Pop cannot pull off, which still boggles my mind that they didn't put more effort into the articulation here. It would have been very easy to give him drop down legs to extend his range right here. I'll show you. There's nothing to drop down. So this is about as far as you'll get him kicking forward, which, bro, that's the King of Pop, bro. The kind of shit he can hit, he was able to hit in real life, bro, that's not good enough. Not good enough. But oh man. This is just one of the issues with this figure, dude. The hip joint fucking sucks. Cause what is that? That should not happen. It's no big deal. You can just plug it back in. My point being though, the articulation is very limited when it really did not need to be. The jacket, luckily, despite being only slightly soft plastic, doesn't really get in the way of articulation. He's got a decent enough ab crunch, forward at least. Bend at the knees. I don't know what the fuck the knees are about, bro. There's nothing in the way of making these bend further. The joints are much uglier than the Figma one. This right here. Much more smooth type of bend. But still, you know, overall the figure's still very cool. The shoes are fine. Honestly, the sculpting and the painting detail on the shoes is very nice. And I just saw we got another request from Sunny Day Art. Welcome to the stream. I see the Racing Miku 2022 Figma in your collection. I wanted to get that one back when it released. Yes, I love that figure. I'll pull it off the shelf for you in just a second. Let me just wrap this guy up really quick. Yeah, the legs suck. The shoes are great, honestly. Sculpting and painting is fantastic. Ankle rocker is perfect. Toe articulation, perfect. It's just the knees and the hip joint right here. Everything else is so good. Love the details on the hands. He's got the little iconic Michael Jackson finger tape. If you didn't know, the reason he used to do this on stage was so that from far away you could still make out the gestures he was doing with his hands. That's why he's got the finger tape on there. That's the King of Pop for you, dude. He's got the Smooth Criminal tie. Sculpting is wonderful. Let me see if you can see that on here. It's textured very nicely. No finger tape here. That's probably accurate to live performances or to the Smooth Criminal video. I'm not super sure. And the face sculpt, for being so old... Well, yeah, he does look a bit fucked, doesn't he? But that's what the hat's for. The Smooth Criminal has a hat. He's got articulated ponytail, which is fine. Head looks up, not at all. Head looks down far enough. All the way around. I love this. I still love this. And the hat is just so cool. It snaps on there. Kind of. There we go. And then you make him, you angle it downwards like that. It does look recognizable enough, doesn't it? For being so old especially. I'm very happy with this figure, honestly. You get the hat on there. He looks so cool. Elbows bend far enough. Although, you know, they could have made it better, but this is good enough to me. The shoulders are good. I do not mind the shoulders at all. Love this figure. Anyways, that's the two Michael Jacksons. Please, in art, give me a beautiful 2025, 2026 Michael Jackson 1/12 scale. Let me get the Racing 2022 Miku Figma for you. Let me get that for you. Now, anyone else, viewer number 3, check the My Figure Collection link in the description of the stream. Pick any figure from my profile. I'll pull it off the shelf and review it for you. But now, we'll take a look at the Racing Miku Figma. 2022. Let me see if I remember correctly. I believe that is the Space Miku. I believe that is this one. Please tell me if I'm wrong. I've been out of Miku for a little bit. I've still got my whole collection. I still like my whole collection, but I haven't been thinking about Miku much lately at all. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, this is one of my absolute favorite Miku figures that I own. There's a Modroid model kit version of this design, which looks really cool as well. But the Figma for me, this is the ideal one. They made statues of this and everything. This design goes crazy, man. So much wonderful fan art as well. So again, please forgive me. I don't have the accessories on hand right now. There's somewhere. Actually, wait, no. You know what? Fuck that. I do. Hold on. Aha! So she comes with this huge ass flag piece, which is why I knew I had this on me, because it's always a pain in the ass to close my drawer where I keep all my accessories, because this bit just it's so thick, it takes up so much space. Let's take a look at the figure though. So very unique design, obviously. She's got the sort of skin tight undersuit with the big puffy spacesuit jacket type of thing going on. This bit right here is translucent, which is very cool. I think the hair sculpt on this figure is very, very nice. I love the different strands going like the way they are. Really big fan of the hair on this one. Usually they make it look really big and poofy. I like that they went for sort of the very separate and distinct strands on this one. I think her bangs look pretty nice, and I do like these kind of spacey, aerodynamic... Oh, oops, she came off the stand. Kind of aerodynamic looking hair clips she's got. Now the back of the figure... Dude, this shit is coming apart. Hold on. It's fine, whatever. Back of the figure looks like this. Not bad. I like the Krypton logo they printed on her little ass bit right here, and I like this little detail right here. The sculpt is very nice. And the honest, I love sculpts where you don't need a lot of paint to make things work, you know? All the details that's sculpted in here, you don't need any shading to make it look good. I do like a lip that. Yeah, look at these. Because usually Miku's just got the sort of square-shaped hair bits. These are pretty unique. I like the little green bits under there as well. And she's got headphones. Look at, I never even noticed the headphones, dude. She's totally got headphones on. Now the face sculpt, let's take a look at the face sculpt, dude. Look at how small that is next to my fingernail. And now look at how good the printing is. Look at how good the sculpting is. That's fucking scale figure type shit, dude. Look at the eyes. I hope that comes through on screen on stream. That is incredible. I like the printing right here. Good Small Racing. The printing right here. What does that say? Future Media Incorporated. I like the detail on her legs. I like the way it looks like the. I like look at the skin tight shit. Is the skin tight? It's like. It's squeezing. It's squeezing. It looks. The detail is so nice on this, man. This is another highlight for me. The gloves, because they're so tiny and they still managed to paint the inside of the gloves green. Just because they were like, yeah, this would be a cool design. I love that, man. I love that. She comes with a flagpole accessory, which you can attach this big-ass flag piece to. This right here. The connector is metal, which is nice, so it won't fucking break on you. And I think it would go... So, okay, let me pull this off of her. The skin showing a bit feels like the usual leg straps you see in a lot of characters. The skin showing a bit. So this... Yes. Yes, I think you're right. And I mean, Miku usually has, like, this part of her leg showing because she's got the thigh highs with the skirt over it. That's a good point. I think they incorporated one of the sort of core design elements of Miku into this in a pretty unique and pretty cool way. But let's take a look at the flag. So this is the flagpole, and you see this green bit right here. So the way it is right now, it's supposed to represent the flag being wrapped up. So what you can do, I think you can pull this. Yeah. You can pull this out. It's been a while since I've touched this figure. It's been on my shelf since whenever this came out, honestly. You pull this out, and you plug this bit in right here. It goes onto the metal bit. There we go. So that is tight. That is tight on the pole. That's the flag. And the scale for this is wonderful. I know the scale figure of this Miku variant comes with the flag as well. And you can totally recreate the pose that the big ass expensive scale figure is doing. I'm struggling to put this back in. But look at this, man. The display presence off of this tiny ass Figma is just wonderful. There's so many possibilities. And I feel like so many action figures these days, especially from Tamashii, like the SH Figuarts or the Gokus and stuff, they come with such little accessories. Figma's really killing the accessories, man. They always have been. Display presence is just incredible. Now, hold on. We got glad they didn't make the flag actual cloth. That's an interesting take. I would like to know more about that. Why do you prefer this not being cloth? Because honestly, if you ask me, I'm not a freak for cloth on figures, but I do really appreciate a nice cloth cape. Or, nice cloth cape. Or just, I appreciate when cloth on figures isn't the whole outfit, but just one or two bits that really elevate the figure. That stuff that would otherwise get in the way. And I just think this is a bit too heavy. If I was able to pose this, I would be very happy. But I understand, this being a solid sculpt, it does look great. Not to take away from that. Viewer 4, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. The music just ran out, so let me just mute the advertisement really quick. I'm just streaming off of my iPad in a very ratchet way. Hold on. Viewer number 4, please check the My Figure Collect link in the description of the stream. Pick anything from my collection at all, and I'll pull it off the shelf and review it for you. Anything at all. Viewer number 5, please check the link in the description of the stream. Anything from my collection there, I'll pull it off the shelf and review it for you. Please just put your review requests in the live chat. Now we just got, hold on. So right now we're talking about this Racing Miku 2022 Figma. Very lovely figure. We're talking about the flag right now. So Sunny Day Art, posing wise, the cloth would have made me go crazy. Most cloths don't stand very nicely over time. Fair point. I don't know what experiences you've had with cloth. I think the flag, honestly, if you ask me, would have been fine if it was wired at least. This is very important. The flag would have needed to be wired, obviously. The wire would have had to go around the sides. Get the music back. Yeah, the wiring is key here. If it was just cloth, no thank you. If it was wired throughout the sides, the front, the bottom side of it, I would have been very happy with that. I think the posing would have been fine with that. Just for an example, here's my Revoltech Saitama. I've got the cloth cape posed like this. It doesn't, you don't need to be a big fan of this, but this is solid. The wiring goes all the way around the edges of the cape, and it is not gonna move unless I move it. You know what I mean? So I think for this flag it would have worked, but fair enough. Solid sculpt also works. This is fine. I'm not complaining at all. Now, what else does she come with? So I actually got the fucking funky pre-order, whatever the hell version, which came with this. It's like a little, in Mario Kart when you got first place, you got a little trophy. She came with a little trophy. The detail in here is beautiful. What does it say? Good Smile Racing, winner GT 300 class. I need glasses, bro. Round 5. So this is actually all legible if you've got good eyes or a magnifying glass or something. Yeah, this is a little bonus you got back in the day when you pre-ordered this, I think. Yeah, it's been a while, bro. I don't remember this shit. What else do you get with this? Let's see. Sunny Day Out says, true, a white cloth would have been awesome. Glad you came around on that. I mean, it's a shame we didn't get it. But again, it's not a big deal. This works perfectly fine. So this Miku comes with a beautiful extra hair sculpt piece with a kind of green astronaut kind of looking visor. Let me put that on her actually. This is such a good design for Miku, man. The space shit, it's so neat looking. So just pull that off, get that on here. Man, this is so unique, dude. I don't know if there's any other Miku that's got such a cool theme going on like this, dude. I'm a big fan of the visor. And I like, you know what, as well, on top of that, I like the stand, the black stand. It's classy, dude, it's classy. Most Figma stands are just clear like this, that's fine. This is classy, bro. It feels special, man. What else do you get? Let's take a look, what else do you get? You get a bunch of extra hands. All the ones where it matters, they got the green painting on the inside, very nice. You get these like little parts that you can put on her legs. These are too finicky, man. We don't. This is nothing, dude. That being said, what else do you get? What else do you get? We get another head sculpt. Let me pull that out there really quick. Ooh, where is it? There we are. Little smiling, grinning face. Not my favorite, but I mean, undeniably, it looks so good, dude. I'm actually like, I'm getting excited because it feels like there's so many cool details for all of these figures I haven't really paid attention to in the last couple of years that I forgot about. This is incredible, bro. This figure is so good. And you got a backpack for her, which just plugs into her back like this. There we go. Again, this piece, I don't know what I fucking did. This keeps coming off. I can't. Yeah, whatever, man. But look at her, bro. She's a astronaut. Astronaut Miku. This is such a good figure, dude. If you don't have this, get this or get the Modroid. It doesn't matter. They're both gonna be great. Get the scale figure, whatever you're into, dude. Honestly, whatever the hell you're into. You should get this Miku. This is such a good Miku figure. One of the best for sure. One of the best. Sunny Day Out says, looking good. She's so cool with the visor on. The stand being black fits with the outfit too. Yes, I agree. The stand being black, it fits the space theme. It fits the whole thing. Viewer number 3. Please, welcome to the stream. Check my My Figure Collection link in the description. And pick any figure from my profile. I'll pull it off the shelf and review it for you. Any figure at all. I'll do anything, doesn't matter. Until then, I forgot to take a look at her articulation. So, single joints across the board, which a lot of people, a lot of SH Figuarts collectors especially, would take issue with because, oh, single joints are bad. Single joints are not bad. Just because Tamashii doesn't do them well doesn't mean they're bad. These single joints are great. Look at that. The knees, that's better than most double joints. Look at the Gohan we looked at. We took a look at the start of the stream. That's double joints, unnatural bend. Look at the range. Look at Miku, single joint. Same range, very natural bend. The amount of joints doesn't matter if the execution's good enough. Now, thigh swivel. There's a bit of thigh swivel just from the ball joint, but also she has an actual thigh swivel that goes beyond the range of just the ball joint right here, which is very nice. Now she kicks up. More than far enough, bro. This is not a fighting figure. This is a figure that's supposed to look cute, do a bunch of zero gravity type poses, ab crunch. So there's no actual crunch at the abs themselves. But there is a crunch right here at the where her ribs would be, which For what it is, bro, this is so good. I'm like, I didn't even know how good this was. I'm blown away, bro. At the head, I think this is still a standard Figma joint, but looks up very fucking well. This is incredible. Look at that. I didn't even know about that. Viewer number 4, welcome to the stream. Please check the My Figure collection link in the description. Feel free to request any figure from my collection for me to review. I'll pull anything you want off the shelf and take a look at for you. So again, looking up, this is incredible. Looking down, good enough. Obviously the visor is blocking the range a bit. Let me take that off really quick. Yeah. Looks down more than far enough. Very happy about that. The hair is standard classic Miku stuff. The sideways range here is a bit limited because of the sculpt of the hair. But still, you know, this, come on, let's be real. This is not going to get in the way of anything you're trying to pull off here. And as for the arms, lastly, goes up that far. Goes, you know, goes up that. Ooh, that didn't look too good. This is a bit of a weird joint system. But let's be real, bro. Let's just be real. She'll pull off anything you need her to. Now we got another request in just now. I mean, Sunny Day Out says, "Oh, new neck joint looks great. I thought the outfit would make it a little hard to pose her head." Me too, dude. Turns out it doesn't. I hope you're able to get an iteration of this Miku figure before long. Now, my good friend Chaos says, John Wick figure with pleasure. I love that John Wick figure. There's only one in my collection, and I'll happily show it to you guys. Here we have Mafex John Wick Chapter 4, the second newest John Wick 1:12 scale action figure made by Mafex. This thing is great. It took me a good while to come around on it. I was kind of struggling with the Mafex articulation and all that, and the limitations of a Mafex figure for a while. But after messing with it more, and after fixing... let me tell you about this. So the face sculpts on this figure are the promo images show his fucking little widow's peak thing right here, the little triangle right here. That's sculpted in all the promo images. In the actual figure, it is simply printed onto his forehead. It doesn't look amazing, but it used to look even worse. So the top of that little triangle used to not even be printed in properly. So I had to paint that in with a little Gundam marker myself. So there was just a triangle on his forehead with a gap between the triangle and the actual hair sculpt. This is what it looks like now. It doesn't pop too well on camera, but in real life you can totally look past it. The actual hair sculpt itself is wonderful. It comes with another hair sculpt where his hair is sort of it's more cleanly, you know, kind of tucked to the sides. Here, this is the roughed up hair sculpt where he's got the bangs hanging down. The actual likeness to Keanu Reeves here is really nice, dude. Really, really nice stuff. The beard texturing is nice, the lips, the face, the wrinkles, the eyes, dude. This is really, really nice work from Mafex here. Now, this is not a perfect figure at all, right? Not a perfect figure. I think the way that the suit, this sort of vest type, they took the suit and made like a vest out of it to put over the arms and the actual suit vest underneath. You know what I mean? This thick ass plastic piece that is not articulated. It just sits over the figure. I think this looks a bit unfortunate, and it's just, you know, the way it bends out, it just doesn't, it gives him a weird silhouette. He looks a bit stocky, which you might think, oh, you know, he's like 60 or whatever. Maybe Keanu Reeves looks like that. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. In the movie, he looks slim and fucking sleek and powerful and whatever the fuck. So, that's just a thing for the figure. I'm not a fan of it. I wish this was sculpted in to the whole thing. They would have had to make the joint system a bit different, but I think it would have worked out. But still, I still love this figure. So, articulation wise, he's dead. So. So, I ripped this fucking head off. He's got the double ball joint. We'll take a look at Synthetic Human in just a moment. She's sitting in the background right there. Double neck, double ball joint neck. Doesn't do shit. Yeah, I did kill him. I'm sorry, man. Doesn't look up. Looks down a pathetic amount. Looks around just fine. Overall, the articulation allows for enough movement to where you can get him into some really cool action poses. But overall, like, I mean, undeniably, that is not, that's nothing, bro. So, his arms are great. They do everything a regular human actor would have to move, kind of thing. All of that works. The butterfly joints are actually really good on this. This is fucking so good, dude. He can totally... Yeah, this is... Okay, so... Don't play with your action figures if you're intoxicated, because you're gonna rip them apart. That is how head works in real life. Yes. Yeah, don't play with expensive action figures while you're intoxicated, because you're just gonna rip them apart. I swear to God, I'm not usually this apish. I swear to God. That's the good thing about Mafex, though. These are just fucking... You can just... This is plug and play type shit, bro. I ripped off his hand as well, so he's really fucked up. The wrists are fine. They move more than well enough. Elbows are fantastic. Well, range is fantastic. Sculpt? I don't know about you, but my elbows don't look like that. This is horrible. This is why I generally prefer single joint elbows, because the bend is just that much more natural. Now you can do double joint elbows, right? Like on this beautiful Daimagoku. That's good enough for me. But still. Yeah, this is not nice. This is not nice. They can do better than that. I don't like the elbows on this guy. The katana is incredible. Beautiful sculpt, beautiful paint. One of my favorite Wonder Tosca accessories. I would be happy to give that to any other figure. The nunchakus, so cool. Actual little chain connecting them. They wobble around all the way. And I know I ruined the pose. And this is another thing. Look at that. In movie 4, he doesn't have a ring finger on his left hand. They actually cut his ring finger off. That's really cool to me. The nunchaku allows for really cool dynamic poses. Like, you got him doing this kind of thing. That's, man, dude, holy aura, bro. Holy aura. So good. The legs, the ab crunch, ab crunch is kind of shit. It's fine. He doesn't need to do any Spidey poses or nothing like that. Legs are drop down. Pull those down. Extra range on the figure. Kicks up very high. Knees. The knees is another thing. Mafex, what the fuck, bro? Single joints. Okay, natural bend. You couldn't sculpt those pants any better. You're not gonna look at him from the back. Cut into that sculpt. Bend his knees more than 90 degrees, bro. The shoes are pretty limited as well. Shoes are limited. But at the very least, the sculpt is nice. They're nice and shiny. Toe bend right here. Ankle rocker. Ankle rocker is pretty good. It's enough. It's enough. You can pull off natural action poses. You just gotta... The thing with these kind of figures is just... You need to know what you're working with. And you can't go crazy, you know? This is John Wick, right? He's meant to shoot motherfuckers. He's meant to cut and slice and dice motherfuckers. He's meant to punch motherfuckers and kick motherfuckers. You can pull those things off, but he's not gonna do any Spider-Man poses. Let's just be realistic. I love this figure. If you want to get a John Wick figure, Mafex, John Wick Chapter 4, Chapter 3, wonderful options. Wonderful options. Don't get the older ones, the faces and stuff. It's just not up to date with current standards. So, what do we got next? We got my good friend Kara said the Synthetic Human. Now, anyone else in the stream, please take a look at the My Figure Collection link in the description. Feel free to request any figure from my profile. Now, my good Chaos said Synthetic Human, so we're gonna pull that out of the back here. I'll show you, there's a reason this figure is always on my desk. Now let me take this little fucking... Oh, Baby Yoda, little Disney Baby Yoda, little beautiful Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda, I love Baby Yoda. I'm gonna buy a Baby Yoda Labubu Dubai Chocolate Matcha Ice Cream Latte. I want Baby Yoda. I'm gonna take that, put that away. Taking a look at the Synthetic Human by 1000 Toys Sentinel, whatever the fuck, I think. I actually have the box ready to grab right here because that's actually close enough to me. Here's the box. That's beautiful. I don't speak whatever this is. I don't know what that says. That's the box. Blend it up and run it into a shake. I would absolutely, if I had the real Baby Yoda, I would blend him up and drink him as a shake, as a milkshake. So the box for this thing, by the way, is so expensive. This is like $100. That's like, this thing is like $100, and it's this tiny. But we're taking a look at the box. Pull that off. We got more artwork right here. A bunch of bullshit. Whole bunch of shit. Whatever the fuck. Ages 15 and up. Figure was here with the window to the, yeah, we got a window to the figure. We got a bunch of stuff. Doesn't really matter. Put that back on there. Let's take a look at the figure itself. We don't care about this. We're in here to drink a brewski. Cheers, everyone. They're good. They're good. Oh, take a sip of your brewski. I love. So here we go. Ups. No, I'm good. I've been a little bit pukey lately. I'm so sorry. We got the Sentinel Synthetic Human female version. You can obviously already tell the posability on this thing is fucking incredible. What other figure do you know that can do this kind of shit? Not a single one. Not a single one. Be so for real. If you think you got another one, you're lying. So we're gonna take her out of the pose. We're gonna do a little default pose right here. I'm not gonna puke on stream. I'm just gonna gag a little bit if you don't mind. I'm gonna get a little wheezy. So here we are. That's the Synthetic Human by Sentinel 1000 Toys, whatever the fuck. Let's go through the posability. So looks down as far as any human could. Looks up. Incredible. All the way around. You don't even have to show it. Of course it can fucking turn the head all the way around. Arm goes up. Arm goes up even more if you twist that around. Right? Arms can cross. Look, bro, this is fucking beautiful articulation already. Elbows bend more than enough. You got the classic old school action figure wrist pegs. Everyone's still got that. Viewer number 3, welcome to the stream. Don't you dare leave without requesting a figure for me to review. You fucking dickhead, I saw you. You already left. You can pick anything for me to review. The link is in the description. That is my whole entire collection. I'll pull anything off the shelf for you to review. The detail on the hand. Let's take a look at the detail on the hands. How the fuck did they paint this? It's so tiny. But it's all painted. She looks like a real robot. Look at the elbow. That's nice. That works. We got a fucking insane ab crunch with everything working together. Well, I mean, it's a... Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. Look at that. You got the legs working together with that. You can fold this bitch in half. It doesn't get better than that. It does not. It doesn't. The legs, bro, look at that. Kicks up just fine. You can get it to kick even higher. This is the greatest shit I've ever seen, bro. The knees double jointed. Natural bend. What do we say? Natural bend. Painting's beautiful. All the details are there. All the details. Govy, RGB LED lights. Govy. We got the little thigh swivel right here. That's fine. She can do the splits just fine. She can do more than this. No one can do that shit. This is one of the greatest fucking figures. Now the feet, bro, look at that. It goes up, goes down. She's got an ankle rocker like no one's fucking business. And she's even got toe articulation. Just beautiful shit, man. Now, that's not all. Look at that weird soulless face, right? Pull that shit off. You could display her like this. That's on the box. And the craziest bit is, you pull that face off. What is that? Articulated eyes. That is fucking right. Now I think I have her. Yes, I do. Here's her accessories that she came with. There's more to this figure. Honestly, if you want just a nice action figure as a little desk fidget toy, I can't recommend anything as much as I recommend the Sentinel synthetic human female version. Now, let me show you everything that this bitch can do. So, if you don't want it to have hair, pull the hair off like we just did. And this little bit, let me get the focuser going. This little bit connects to her head. Oh, I just dropped it. Well, you can plug this hole up, basically. Just take my word for it. Now, the articulated eyes. She comes with this little fucking wrench piece right here. And you can use that little pointy bit to move the eyes around. Look. You can do this. You can do that. And now she's looking a whole different direction. Those red pupils, by the way. The detail's crazy. How is this so tiny? Viewer number 2, welcome to the stream, please. Viewer number 3, holy shit, welcome to the stream. Very happy to have you. Check the description. Click the My Figure Collection profile link and pick any figure for me to review from my profile. I'll review anything for you that I own. So the eyes move. Very nice. Let me move the eyes for you so you can actually see it right here. This is so cool, man. And she comes with another face piece. This right here. Fucked up, skinless, evil fucking skull face. Obviously, the eyes are articulated once more. You just fucking... You get that little thing in there. You get that thing going. Let me see if I can show you that. Yeah, this is a bit finicky because it doesn't connect to these eye sockets as well. But this is posable as well. You just plug that into her head like this. Like here. There you go. The hair still fits if you are so inclined. You put that shit on there like so. You're gonna get a weird malnourished fucking ghoul woman going on. Now this is a bit freaky. You know, aside from the different hands that she comes with to hold like different weapons and guns and swords and shit. She comes with alternate breastplates. This is the kind of shit that makes me want to stop collecting sometimes. The goon baiting, bro. So yes, you can pull off her chest like this, and if you're like, oh, I need my robot to have big titty, you can do this. Not do anything for you. It's an option. Or if you're like, well, I don't want them to be very small. I don't want it to be this big. Yes, there is a medium option. Who the fuck is picking the medium option, bro? I can almost understand picking between the small and the larger option. Who the fuck is going for this, bro? This is worse than picking the big option, because you're like, okay, maybe you're a girl. Maybe you look like this. Maybe you're like, okay, well, I feel represented with the big option. This is too specific, bro. You're weird. But anyways, she comes with a stand. It's magnetized. It goes onto any surface. This bit opens up, and you're supposed to clip this to her ankles like so, or her feet like this, and then you can sort of stick her onto shit. That's what we got going. That's the Sentinel synthetic human by Sentinel 1000 toys, whatever the hell. Now, someone go ahead and request the next thing for me to take a look at. We still got enough energy to keep going. I think I might take it to 2 hours. We got another half an hour to go. Please click the link in the description of the stream and feel free to pick any action figure from my collection for me to review. I'll pull anything off of the shelf for you. Anything at all. We got statues, we got action figures, we got Figma, we got SH Figuarts, we got some Mafex, we got some Star Wars, we got a bunch of Dragon Ball, mostly Goku, we got some Berserk, we got Mega Man X, Devil Fruit. Oh, you're okay. Now, viewer number 3, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. Please feel free to click the link in the description of the stream, which is a link to my figure collection profile. Feel free to request any action figure, any figurine, anything at all in my collection. I'll pull it off of the shelf for you and review it. Anything at all. This is a rare opportunity. You can make the idiot on stream do whatever you want. Now, my good friend Chaos requested for me to take a look at the One Piece Devil Fruit in my collection. Let me crack open this little brewski right here and get that Devil Fruit going for ya. Again, this is your chance to request any figure you want for me to review right now. I'm trying to find the Devil Fruit. I think it's up on my wardrobe right now. Let me see if I can get a hold of that right now. There it is. I got it. And now I do actually have to skip this advertisement on YouTube because I'm streaming the music off of my iPad through my record player right now. Here's the Devil Fruit. This is the Mera no Mi, or the Flame fruit, if I remember correctly. That's the fruit that Ace starts out with in the One Piece story. Later on, Luffy fights to win this fruit during the Dressrosa tournament, and his other brother, Sabo, ends up winning it and eating it. Flame fruit, life-size replica. I got this when I was just a teenager, just a little kid. I was like 14 or something. It's been fucking over 10 years. Kill me. I still have it. I love this thing. I remember being so excited to have such a cool life-size replica of a Devil Fruit from One Piece. There's a bunch of them out now. Back then, there wasn't many. This was the only line that did like sort of believably sized Devil Fruits back then. There's a bunch of like candy packaging, One Piece trading card game packaging that make Devil Fruits now. But as for life size, I think they made a Gum Gum Fruit Maybe they made the Opi no Mi, Trafalgar Law's fruit, the little heart-shaped one. I'm not so sure, but those definitely exist in other forms, other product lines. I love this thing. The painting is very, very subtle. Most of it is just this sort of dark orange plastic, but there's a brighter orange that they sprayed on top of it to give it a bit of a gradient. The sculpting's very nice. I like the little stem. The stem is nice. It's nothing crazy, but as a display piece, dude, I mean, you can't get much better than this, bro. Just as a display piece by itself, this goes hard. I love this thing. Now, my good buddy Chaos said he wants to take a look at Bleach Yhwach. Spelled Yhwach. For those of you who are stupid, it's Yhwach. Yhwach. I'm gonna put this back, and I'll get the Yhwach. I got the Yhwach for you. So, this is another one of those figures that I could hardly believe is even real. This is McFarlane Toys, Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, Yhwach. No, sorry. Don't get me wrong. I'm not criticizing you. That's how you spell Yhwach. I was just riffing off of the weird spelling and the weird pronunciation for that character. You spelled that fully correctly. That is how you spell that. Yhwach. That is how that's spelled. You did nothing wrong, buddy. This is the figure. You can see he comes with a very dusty... Well, the stand doesn't come dusty. He comes with the stand. Bleach Thousand Year Blood War. That's the official anime licensing. This is not just Bleach anymore. Now it is called Bleach Thousand Year Blood War. It is not... It is a continuation. It is a sequel. Officially, anime-wise, this is a different series. It's like how they separated Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z for the anime, where the manga is just one continuous thing. Now, let's take a look at the face. This thing cost me, I think, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. So this is a budget figure. But the sculpting is phenomenal. The hair looks great. All the little details, the hair strands, the face, the printing on the eyes. This is so fucking quality, dude. Especially for a character that, in my opinion, would be so hard to capture accurately in 3D. Or even just in fan art, dude. He's so fucking... He's got such a chiseled, defined face. This is really good stuff, man. This is really good stuff. You got the cloth cape. Very nice stuff. You got the little Quincy brooch here. The little Quincy pin right here to hold this shit together. Sculpting is wonderful. Silver paint's wonderful. He's got the Bankai stealing amulet, medallion type of thing. With the Quincy cross on it. Let me get the focus going. There we go. Hey, fuck you. Light balance. Bitch ass. Okay, there we go. All the buttons on his lovely white Quincy outfit. The buttons are nice. The belt is nice. Beautiful and handsome, just like my buddy just said. He's got the pockets, all sculpted. The pants, the boots. The sculpting and the painting on this thing, especially for like 20 bucks, 30 bucks or whatever the fuck this guy was, is so good. His sword, I don't remember what this thing is called, but the sculpting and the paint is nice. The it's floppy, so it might come bent. You might have to bend it into the right shape if you're gonna do that. Heat it up with a hair dryer. Heat it up with a hair dryer. Holy shit! 4 viewers, you guys, please. This is your chance. Check the description. Click the My Figure Collection link, which will show you every figure that I own. You can request anything for me to review live right now. Let me have a sip of this brew. Cheers, guys. Please, request anything for me to review. The world is your oyster. Now for articulation, I think this is more of a display piece than anything else. But that being said, he still moves decently, especially for the price. So he's got double jointed elbows. Looks like fucking shit. You wouldn't want to bend him like this, but dude, it's a fucking posable Yuha Bak. Who would have thought this would ever exist? I'm so happy that this exists. He's got the shoulder, you got the fucking whatever the fuck. Shoulders move a little bit. He's got the little twisty swivels, whatever the fuck. Who cares, dude? He can bend. Not at all. He can swivel though. He's got a nasty swivel. His wrist turns are horrendously ugly. But again, bro, it's a posable Yuha Bak. Who cares? This is so cool. Legs go forward a little bit. This is soft rubbery plastic. It's fine. He's got a knee bend that is horribly tight. That feels like fucking shit. There's a little twisty spinning action. The knees, yeah. Just put him in a nice little fucking aura farming pose, and that's good enough. He's got feet, but just don't bother, bro. In fact, the stand doesn't even actually work properly. Just have him stand. Just make him aura farm, dude. This is good enough. I'm just happy I have a fucking Yuha Bak figure at all. Tamashii SH Figuarts, if you don't make this figure, if you don't make this character, you're fucked in the head. Now, my good buddy Chaos requested Gojira. I love this Gojira, this Godzilla. Let me clean him up really quick. If anyone's seen my toy reviews before, the actually like decently edited, kind of decent YouTube videos that I've uploaded, not the fucking shitty horrendous stream that I'm doing right now, you've seen this guy before. This is... Actually, I've got no idea. This is some cheap Shin Godzilla figure that I got after watching the movie. It's not the SH Monster Arts. It's not nothing. It's not the NECA. I don't fucking know what this guy is. It's just one of those cheap vinyl toys. The tail is not articulated, but it is painted slightly. He's got the disgusting half-evolved tail, where like horrible fucking humanoid creatures are about to come out of. The sculpting on this is wonderful. The details on this. That's one thing. This is why I got it. Articulation is basically non-existent. Paint job is very minimal. But the sculpting is more than enough to make up for anything else. So, Shin Godzilla is the only Godzilla movie that I've seen thus far. And I loved it. I think the horror aspects in that movie are wonderful. The fucking horrible, like, Godzilla body horror, fucking Lovecraftian type shit is very nicely done. And they captured that look more than good enough. He looks scary, dude. He looks scary. Look at the eyes. Look at the mouth. Painted teeth. Some of those painted fleshy red details as well on the chest as in the tail. Some color on his spines. I love this thing, dude. Arms move a little bit. You can make him do a little... You can make him do a little cha-cha-cha. Viewer number 2, please, this is your chance. Request any figure from the link in the description. The link is the My Figure Collection page. It has every figure I own. You can request any statue, any action figure, anything you want. I'll pull it off the shelf and review it for you. Right now we're taking a look at this Shin Godzilla toy that I got. My good friend Chaos requested this one. We got the funny leg movement. I'm knocking over everything. It doesn't matter, bro. I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So, painted toenails. This was like 30 bucks. I love it. Display presence is great. Size is great. This is a great thing. You guys should get these soft vinyl Godzilla toys, man. These are fantastic. Now, my buddy Chaos said, Fumo. We've got 3 Fumos to take a look at. None of which are officially licensed. These are all China knockoffs. But we're gonna take a look at them. This is OG shit. If you guys remember the Fumo craze from a couple of years ago, here we got him. So, again, these are all knockoffs off of Amazon because the real ones used to be really expensive. We got fake Fumo, shit, what's her name? This is... I forgot. I know this is Marissa. This is Toho Marissa. That's Reimu Hakure. Reimu. My beautiful Reimu Hakure. Honestly, for being a bootleg, God, I love this thing. She's so cute, dude. She's got the little thingies here. She's got the face. She's got the dress. She's got the bow on top. I love this thing, dude. I love my Reimu. She's got the little ponytail. Just to throw it around your room, or to fucking put on a shelf, dude. Don't bother with the real deal, dude. Don't overpay for this. This is like $20, dude. You can just get this thing, dude. I love my Fumo Reimu. Get her out of here, though. Enough. We got Marissa Kirisame. Viewer number 3. Check the link in the description. You can take a look at my whole collection of figures, action figures. Everything in the description. Link to my figure collection page. All the statues and action figures that I own. Request anything. I'll take a look at anything you guys want. Please take a look at the link in the description. Request any action figure. I'll take a look. I'll review anything you guys want. Right now we're taking a look at my knockoff Fumo plushies. This is Marissa Kirisame, I think. Fumo knockoff bootleg. You can take a hat off. The face is perfect. The hair thing is very cute. She's got the little ponytail, pigtail ponytail, the thing. The detail on the skirt, the dress is very nice. The bow in the back. Honestly, dude, I'm so happy with I love looking at these still. You got the little hat with the little frills, put that on her. It's dusty, but everything's dusty in my room. I'm very depressed. We got the little, woo, look at her. Now get out of here, bitch. We got another figure to look at. My last Fumo that I got is the unofficial Fumo Ranni the Witch from Elden Ring. This is probably my favorite one if you ignore the OG status of the fucking Toho Fumos. I'm so happy this thing exists, dude. The hat, you can take it off. You got the little detail on the face right here. I wish she came with a clear plastic piece to replicate the sort of ethereal, ghostly face thing she got going on in the Elden Ring game. But she does have the 4 arms, which is very nice. She has a little fur coat right here. She got the dress, she got the little bow, she got everything. This is wonderful. This is such a good fucking plush figure. Get this off of Amazon, dude, or AliExpress or whatever. If you love Elden Ring, if you love stupid shit, this is great. I threw her across the room. Now my good buddy Chaos, who's carrying the fucking stream, said Mario. Now that can only mean one thing. That is SH Figuarts Super Mario. I have a rough idea of where I'm keeping that figure, which is in my it's somewhere in my wardrobe. Let me make room for it and I'll pull it out for you, buddy. I gotcha. I'll pull it out for you. I'll do my best at the very least to get that going for you. I'm trying not to knock shit over right now. I am a little bit tipsy. The drunk stream bit is a bit of a clickbait. I'm not fucking wasted, but I'm definitely a little bit tipsy. I've had a couple beers. I had a little bit of loop. Shit. There he is. I see him. I got him. Now they're actually, for some reason, they're re-releasing these guys right now. They're re-releasing all the Mario SH Figuarts, which is just such a random move to me. They're not updated at all. They're just putting out the same thing they had going on a couple, like 10 years ago, whenever these came out. But here we got, he got SH Figuarts Super Mario. He comes with a coin that's very shiny. He comes with a little mushroom. He comes with a Beautiful question block. Let me take a sip of my brew. Cheers, everyone. Mmm. We got. Uh, yeah. Viewer number 2. Make yourself useful. Request a figure. My whole collection is linked below the stream on my figure collection. Right now, my buddy Chaos wants me to take a look at SH Figuarts Mario. Again, Chaos, thank you for carrying the stream. If you need filming for your sports events or anything in Australia, my buddy Chaos got you, bro. He's got you. He's got a filming company. He films the best promotional shit you've ever seen. So we're taking a look at SH Figuarts Mario right now. That's the back of the box. We're just gonna take him out of the box. I got this when I was a fucking kid. I used to love Mario. This is before Nintendo started being fucking evil, dude. We got that shit going. Aye. So, this is still... He's limited, he's outdated, but this is such a cool figure. Viewer number 3. Make yourself useful. Request any figure from the link in the fucking stream description. My whole collection is linked. Request any figure, please. This is your chance. I'll talk about whatever the fuck you want. Right now, we're taking a look at SH Figuarts Super Mario. Now, head articulation. Head articulation is very limited. Doesn't turn much. Let me get the focus going. Hello. What the fuck's with the light balance, bro? Okay, so head articulation is very limited. Doesn't look up. Oh, we got a connection issue going. Hello? I'm live. We're back. So, again, articulation's a bit fucked on the head. Which is what's so weird to me. Why they just re-released it without updating him at all. At the very least, the sculpt and paint is immaculate. I love the shininess of the eyes. Let's take a look at the rest. Arms move. Arms, they do move. Undeniably. He's got a decent elbow bend. That's good enough, I think, for any Mario. And the wrists are just on a swivel. Swivel here. Yo, my dream would be to one day get Jobby the Hong in here, dude. He's my hero, bro. Somebody get Jobby in here, dude. Chaos, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for carrying the stream. I wish you the best. Take it easy. I'll see you around. I'll see you at the very latest next Star Wars Wednesday, my friend. We're gonna finish this Mario off, and hopefully one of the wonderful other live... I just hit my phone. One of the other wonderful live viewers will request any figure for me to review from the description below. I've got SH Figuarts, I've got Figma, I've got statues, I've got action figures, I've got it all. Please, we got JJK, we got One Piece, we got Dragon Ball, we got Black Rock Shooter, Hatsune Miku, we got Bleach, Mega Man X, we got fucking Nier Automata, we got Metal Gear Rising, we got Street Fighter, we got a whole bunch of shit. Let's finish off Mario. Mario kicks up this far, Mario has a knee bend. And his feet are articulated, technically, but it's similar to his head, where it's very minimal, very limited. Let's see if we can get Mario into a little pose at the very least. Let's get him in a little jumping pose. You got a little wahoo, bing, 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 bing. Mario's got some going on right here. Ah, ha. He's doing a little jumpy jump. Now, where he really shines is the accessories. This is good shit, man. I think maybe no, this guy does not come with a way to display the question block properly. But one of the accessory sets, which I do own, does come with a stand for this thing. I'm not gonna pull it out. I really don't care enough, but these are super nice. Dude, you can make him go, wow, hit him with the head. Hit the head with a block. Hit the block with a head. Have the coin come out of it. There's a little stand for the coin. Put that on top of there. That looks nice. Focus. There we go. That's a nice gold coin. This is honestly beautiful shit. This aged very well, dude. I'm still very happy to look at this, to own this in 3D. This is making me nostalgic, man. I gotta fix my 3DS. I gotta play some Mario type shit. We got the, we got the... we got the mushroom. We got a little mushroom action going, you guys. Super mushroom. The detail on here, again, immaculate. Painting and sculpt is as perfect as it is ever gonna get. No issues at all. This is some OG Nintendo quality steel type shit, bro. Say what you want about Nintendo nowadays. I got a whole bunch of issues with this. But these old school products, bro, this is pure joy, man. If you're a Mario fan, bro, you cannot go wrong with this shit. Which is a bit ironic because we're playing Sonic music right now. But I'm a little bit less worried about Sega fucking me than I am Nintendo. Here's SH Figuarts Mario. Now that he's in my hands, honestly, I want to play with this guy. As limited as the head is, I want to play with this guy, dude. You kidding me? SH Figuarts Super Mario. And I do own this. And I own one more set which I don't remember. I own one set. I don't remember what else I got. I have this with the pipe and the Goomba and the little extra shits and that. This is good. They're re-releasing this right now. Honestly, yo, if you get this, completely valid. This guy's awesome, bro. I like Mario. At the end of the day, I still like Mario, dude. Mario Odyssey? That's a really good game. Mario Wonder didn't capture me, but I wasn't in the mood for any 2D jump and runs at that point. This is beautiful. This is good. Get Mario, dude. Support Mario. I love Mario. Charles Martinet. I wish you were still the voice of Mario, Charles Martinet. The new Mario sounds like shit. I hate the Mario Wonder Mario. I hate you, dude. Charles Martinet, you're the GOAT, though. You're Mario. That is... No one can replace that dude. Charles Martinet. I love you. Never stop being Mario Ambassador. Now, my one single beautiful, wonderful viewer, please go ahead and request any figure that I own for me to review. We got Hatsune Miku, we got Goku, we got Dragon Ball, we got fucking Turles, Goku Black, we got Frieza, we got Broly. In fact, I'ma take this opportunity and review a figure that I've been dying to talk about without cleaning up my desk. I'll worry about this either after the stream or in the morning when I'm sober / after work tomorrow. Check this out though. Whoever you are who's still viewing this horrendous stream right now, I don't know if you're a personal friend of mine or if you're some random sad cunt who clicked on my shitty ass channel, let me show you one of my favorite figures right now. This is Kong / Beast Deities inspired by SH Figuarts. Technically a bootleg, knockoff, whatever you want to call it, Broly from Dragon Ball Z. This thing is just fucking incredible. And I've got the DKO, which is another third-party company, the DKO Out of Control Warrior custom headpiece, because officially, originally, when you get this figure, if you get on the aftermarket right now, it's gonna be $200 to $300, which is bad. I had to catch myself there, which is bad. This is the head he'll come with, which looks bad. This is bad. The DKO head sculpt, however, which I've got going on right now, this This is fucking incredible. This is what Broly looks like in the movie, dude. He's so expressive. The hair is so sharp. And the faces, I'm gonna show you more of the faces. This is such an incredible figure. For scale, right? This is your average 1/12 scale Goku, right? Average figure. That's Broly. Broly's huge. He's heavy. He could fit about half of Goku up his you know what I mean? Easily, no contest. That's besides the point though. The point is this guy, well, this guy is beautiful. Look at him. Focus, please. So let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation. So the skirt piece sculpted very nicely. The little gem bits right here, right there, right here. On his arm thingies, the gems are nice. The skirt piece looks nice. It does not get into the way of articulation whatsoever because it is very soft, rubbery plastic. His legs move up. Very nice bend right here. Double joint. Doing its best, doing its job. It's fine. You got some very sturdy, powerful foot joints right here. You got a little toe bend right here. It's whatever. No one actually uses it. This does not matter, bro. No one cares about it. He's such a big look, big guy Broly. Again, the knees. I've said it at the start of the stream. I hate these 3-point on knees. I think they look like shit. And I'm glad we moved away from that unnatural bend and the horrible look from the front. This guy's got 3.0 knees, but look! They look fine. There's no horrible fucking disgusting gaps. The bend is fine. He's so big anyways. You don't even notice if the bend looks weird or not. God, I love this figure, dude. I'm just gonna keep fucking glazing this thing. We got the head. Again, this is not the head he comes with. He comes with the shitty fucking horrible looking head, which is this. And you have to fucking like self-harm to get this head on here because he comes with, initially when you unbox this thing, he comes with like a nondescript fucking stupid like wolf head for like copyright reasons because this is a bootleg. This is not real. They were not allowed to make a Broly figure. But this head, get the DKO head, bro. Just get this figure, get the DKO head. Articulation on the head, it's limited because I've got. Okay, listen up. There's so much bullshit in regards to this figure, so much customization options. So when you get him initially with the shitty head, which is this one, you have the option of a long neck peg and a short one. The long one allows for more articulation, but it looks unnatural and stupid, and if you use it, you're stupid. And the short one, which is the is one that I'm using on this one, on the DKO head, makes his head sit a little bit lower, makes him look a little bit beefier, because when you're beefy as Broly, you don't have a big long neck, alright? So the head is supposed to sit lower, just like on this. Don't think I forgot about all the idiots who... Sorry, there's an advertisement playing because I'm playing the music over my YouTube on my iPad. Let me skip that as soon as I can. It's fine. Don't drink Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is terrible for you. It doesn't even taste that good. If you're down bad, if you're really down bad, get a Coke Zero, get a Pepsi Max or something. But come on, bro. Just drink water, honestly. Just drink water. Don't be a bitch. So... on this Goku, anyone who knows about SH Figuarts, SH Figuarts, Dragon Ball, in the community, whatever, people were tweaking about how this head was sitting low into his body and the neck was very short. But that's what he looked like, because he was unnaturally beefed up. Same with Broly. I know, there's a couple of shots in the movie where he's got a longer neck, but it looks weird, dude. 9 times out of 10, the pose you got him in, the short neck looks better, if you ask me. If you disagree, that's your opinion. That's your opinion, but I do not agree. Anyways, I don't remember what I was even saying. Let me take a sip of this. Cheers, Broly. Ding! So, I'm so, I'm so, I'm sorry, I can't handle my foods and drinks. I've not been eating too well, so sometimes we gag a little. So Broly, I prefer him with the short neck. This is the short neck option. This is what he's supposed to look like, if you ask me. He doesn't look up much at all. He looks down. Really good, actually. He's got the rotation. The head doesn't... no side to side, really, which is... this is the one bit that upsets me, because it would add so much more dynamic posability options. But again, just the face sculpt is just so good, bro. He's got a bit of a crunch. Not really. If you hold that, so this is all soft plastic. The whole torso bit is not as soft as the skirt, but it's pretty. It's you can squeeze his titties. Like, look, his titties are squeezable, delectable. So that rotates. It does not really allow for any crunch. You can do a little bit of this side to side type of thing. Some people pull this apart and they use a Dremel to take some plastic out in the middle right here underneath to allow him to have more of an ab crunch. It looks good. I'm not gonna do it because this thing was expensive already, and on the aftermarket right now it's way more. People are paying $200, $300 fucking dollars for this, sometimes even more, and then plus another like 30 to $50 just for the head that I've got going right here. So I'm not gonna mess with this guy too much, but it's good enough. So again, sculpting on here, this is just beautiful. And then let's take a look at the arms. Take a look at the arms. He's got butterfly joints, which honestly, they move quite well. They move quite well. He can definitely cross those arms. Look at that. You got the going shit, like, moves back, moves up. Very nice. That is so nice, dude. And he's so solid, bro. Look at how big he is in my hand. And let it be known, I'm like 7 foot tall. I got big hands. This guy is fucking massive. He's heavy, bro. That shit, swivel on this thing, whatever. Big ass, beefy ass biceps, that shit. 90-degree bend. I don't even care, dude. Good enough for me. I love this thing. The wrists are on hinges with a ball joint connecting to the actual handpiece right here. Right? And then he comes with these little effect parts. The little Broly energy blasts. They peg into these specifically designed hands with a little peg, and then the ball has a peg hole in it, which just plugs in like this. There you go. And now let me just show you the different heads that you get with the DKO third-party Broly head sculpt set, made specifically for the Beast Deities, aka Kong, Broly action figure. So again, this is the head that he originally comes with, which looks like shit. This is another head sculpt hair sculpt that he comes with, which is reminiscent of the event exclusive SH Figuarts heads, which are generally translucent. I prefer the one that I've got going on him right now, which is just pearlescent, not translucent, but this still looks fantastic if you ask me. I would have still bought it if he just came with this. I'm sorry, the lighting and the focus is a bit shit right now. But let's take a look at the different actual face sculpts for him. So these are where this set really shines. This is so fucking accurate to the anime. He's got the he's got the he's got the and the he comes with a little and the little and a fucking grinning, laughing, smiling type face. These are so good. These are so good. And each one of them comes with detachable. Give me a focus. Come on, you fucking rancid dickhead. Come on. Each one of them comes with the earrings, posable and already attached. And the whole set comes with an extra set of earrings. But if you own this fat ass Broly, you should have enough replaceable Broly earrings already. Now you got another set worth. So that's good. That's nice. That's beautiful. Alright. We've been going for a while. It's 4:30 in the morning for me. I am in Germany. Thank you all. Thank everyone so much for tuning into this nightmare of a first stream that I got. Honestly, I'm very happy that so many people popped in at all for this shit. I'm gonna try doing this maybe weekly, maybe bi-weekly, maybe multiple times a week, dude, whenever I feel like it. I love this. This is really fun. We'll see if we'll see when the next, I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing pants, by the way. I got my shorts on. I'm wearing pants. I'm not naked. Yeah, I would like to get back to doing reviews. It's been a rough year. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's been a rough year. I got a whole bunch of ideas. Follow my Instagram, follow my YouTube. Don't follow me in the real world, please. I would like to have safety and comfort. We'll be back soon. Whether it'll be live, whether it'll be a short or a review, follow my Instagram if you want to see the most of me. I like sharing a Blade song or two on my notes on Instagram every other day or so. Thank everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you guys very soon.